We're now entering winners semifinals.
Ah!
Sponsor. Winners finals. Winners finals.
Go!
This is winners quarterfinals. I think. No. What? Okay, yeah. So despite the current scoreboard, this is in fact LBsukzy versus Apollo. I have not only changed the scoreboard twice, but I have also neglected to actually see who is in fact in the player 1 position. Worry not, dear Twitch viewers. Hold on, I gotta text mom. So as you can see, clearly indicated by the scoreboard halfway through the set, all the way through the set, is that LBsukzy has banned FD Lila, and Apollo has picked Yoshi's Story, which is really crazy because on Yoshi's Story, there's actually walls on the stage, so if he picks a character with a wall jump, or cling even, he can use those walls to his advantage. Him being either player, in fact, as they are both male, and both use male pronouns. Thereby, my statement applies to both of them. When I say he, I could be talking about either competitor here. So I will in fact not use any more usernames because this is really dumb, saying gamer tags hundreds of times. What? I did. Blink like really long. Trust me. Your eyesight's off. Yeah, it sure is. Maybe the Twitch is delayed. Maybe the stream's delayed. Even though it's a direct feed from the PC computer. What are you talking about? Look, all I see is an updated stream. Okay? It's hard talking and also clicking a number every 6 minutes. But anyway, great set so far. Unfortunately, Paul's down nearly a full stock if you add 4. Okay, if you add numbers together. But if you think about it, if you add their stocks together, it's actually not even, it's odd. Because 5 is not an even number. Just like 16 is an odd number. Unfortunately, I don't see a single 15 anywhere on the scoreboard. Or, for that matter, on the screen, even, at all. So WBK is being a little bit irrational in his speed game at all. Thankfully, though, the game now is a little more even, considering LBsukzy has just lost his first stop. Although, fails the ledge guard even, lowering his chance at winning this game, as every it does to the opponent. Now, LBsukzy showing off one of the crazy new additions to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, the little mini-map that appears when you go close to the blast zones. And I really appreciate that he's doing that for all of us each day, because it really is a cool feature. I'm glad Mr. Sakurai added it. There you saw it again, as well as people really take for granted all the little things Mr. Sakurai added into the game, such as Mr. Game & Watch isn't racist. He did that just for us. Just to help the game. You know, gamers are often seen as racist, so he's really doing his part to, you know, make our lives easier. Make everyone's lives easier, even. Anyway, this actually became a very close game. Paul coming back taking a full stock before taking down again, and both kind of playing defensive at the moment. LBsukzy trying to get his lightning kicks in. Also, neglecting to realize that Apollo always recovers on the stage, but that's okay. It's true. Not a single time has Apollo not used the move when he was off stage. In fact, I'd even call it his character arc. I go so far as to say that Apollo likes using moves. I'm just gonna say it. But if doesn't use moves, that really improves. And that's set.
No, it's not.
That is not the set. What? Is it best of 5? Okay, sick. That's the best of 3.
Go Battlefield then.
This one's for keeps, by the way. This is for all the marbles.
How many of the marbles, Chris?
That's right. I said all the marbles.
Every single one of them.
Every last one of the marbles in the can.
Mario! Whoa!
So if Apollo can step up his game, it'd be insane. Everyone loves a good reverse 3-0. And with yet another character, no, not yet another, with LBsukzy's first character change, he really wasn't feeling confident with his Palutena for some reason, despite winning 2 games in a row. So he has opted out for picking Mario. Now, my sources tell me that Mario actually not in fact a plumber, actually a carpenter. So I actually learned this on a Did You Know Gaming video I saw in 2015. Now, Mario is actually a plumber because in Donkey Kong, plumbing didn't exist. Because it was like still the back in the 1980s, plumbing didn't exist. They didn't have any plumbing. Therefore, plumbing could not have been an occupation at the time. But, despite all this, people still thought he was a plumber. So in the lore book for Donkey Kong, Mr. Sakurai actually stated, he's not really a plumber, we were just joking with that previous statement. He's in fact a woodman. Now, not to be confused with Mega Man 2's Woodman. Woodman Mario. In fact, Mario in Japanese actually means guy who isn't a plumber but is actually a carpenter. So, even more evidence that he was never meant to be a plumber. And of course then there's Wolf. You know in the original Starbox game for the Super Nintendo, Wolf was not in fact the main villain, but actually a talking sidekick. much like Piglet from Winnie the Pooh, or Zelda from Zelda. However, more recent games such as Star Fox Zero will become a much more prominent character by appearing in the final boss fight and threatening to hit Fox really hard on the head. Won't be happy. Anyway, things are looking a little bit grim here for Apollo. However, be careful, lasers can even out the game entirely. LBsukzy really fishing for those aerials, trying to get combos in with his tilt moves and whatnot. Apollo dashing back and forth, beating the ever-loving frick out of the other guy. What's his name? This is fun. We're just gonna come out and say it. An unfortunate loss.
Mario wins!
Life goes on.
Very good run.